Okay, guys. Well, good afternoon. It's 1 o'clock, Saturday, April 4th. Amidst this coronavirus pandemic throughout our country and the world, the county we live in here in Pennsylvania, our town, unfortunately, is the epicenter for our county. And a lot of people, well, we're all trying to stay at home and only go out to maybe get out into the woods like I'm going to do here, or check on family. They've instituted a curfew here in our hometown starting tonight. So from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. every night, no one is allowed to be out on the streets. Otherwise, you face up to a $300 fine and 90 days in prison. So that's awesome because the numbers keep continuing to climb here. And you know, I work in EMS for our healthcare network, and we're not going to be able to keep up with it if it doesn't stop, if we don't do something to flatten that curve. So I'm heading down to my farm, going to go see my mom and dad, make sure they're okay, take some stuff down for them, and I'm going to take a walk behind the farm, check our trail camera, see if there's any new sprouts coming up in the food plot from our frost seeding 2 weeks ago, and then just walk around a little bit, see if there's any mushrooms coming up. Probably not going to find a whole lot, but just got to get outside and get some fresh air. Got a workout in this morning, a run, so I'm going to drive down the farm. We'll see you guys down there. Well, I am down here, just talked to mom and dad. Make sure they're doing good. Dropped off some banana bread and a flour for them for Easter. And next week, Mom will have all the Easter ham and everything ready. We'll be able to grab, say hello, and then unfortunately we're not able to have Easter together. Just trying to keep everybody safe right now. So, but got to get some fresh air. Gonna take a walk back and see if we can't find anything. I think I'm gonna go this way through the woods here because I want to see if mushrooms are coming up. I found some trumpet mushrooms back here a couple years ago, and there's this one spot where they come up really good. So I figure I'll take a walk this way and see if there's any there, and then just work my way around the field edge. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a shed. Who the heck knows? Probably not. A lot of deer tracks in here. Deer beds. A lot of deer beds back in here. Looks like some turkey scratching over here. Let's go over here and check this downfall out, see if there's any mushrooms around here. Don't see any. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep looking. If I find anything, I'll share it with you. Just been taking a slow walk around. Didn't see any mushrooms down there. So I'm just working up the tree line here, kind of looking out into the field, trying to see if I see any sheds and if there's any mushrooms in the tree line around downfall and stuff. Some pretty cool spots to set up for turkey in here. especially right in here like this. You can get in there kind of quiet if they're over in that area there. Try to call them across this. With all these grasses, they'll sneak through. They may not see you, but by the time you see them, they may be right on top of you. So hopefully if they're coming this way, they're gobbling. Still haven't found a single shed here yet. Like I said in a couple of videos before, I don't know, we don't have the best of luck finding sheds on our farm. I'd really like to. Usually dumb luck. Good trail here. It's a good spot to sit up by this big tree here too for turkeys. You can be hidden quite a bit with all this downfall. If they're back here. They move through here, but it's whether or not they're staying back here. That's the question, I guess. Have a good trail. Well, I'm up here at the food plot. It's getting green. Let's see what's growing. Obviously we know we got clover coming up in here because it was growing from before. And we had some tree fell down over there, a limb. So I'll have to get that cleaned up here. Well, it looks like the existing clover is definitely coming up. Which is good. That's what we want. We want that to keep growing. I'm not sure if there's anything with the overseed coming up yet though. There are deer tracks in here though. I'll show you that. There's a track right there. There's a couple over there. So there are deer tracks, older, but it's been raining. And we got some ants there. That's not what we want. But there's some tracks in here. Look at this. We had a deer come through here for sure. Looks like a doe. I don't see any turkey tracks though. Doesn't look like any new growth coming up yet. Oh yeah, there is some. Look at this right here. There's some new growth right there. So that's great. Yep. So we've got some new growth coming up in spots, which is good. I'm just going to move some of these limbs that fell down here. There is new growth coming all up in here, so that's good. We're going to get some pretty warm temps this week coming up. It's going to be in the mid-60s pretty much all week, so that'll really help the frost seedings. Hopefully Wally and Daryl's plot is doing good, and I was supposed to be in New York this weekend frost seeding our plot up there, but because of the coronavirus and with my job I couldn't go. So what I was able to do is my buddy Lewis is up at our cabin, and he went up last Thursday, and then he stopped. I gave him all the seed, and he frost seeded our plot up in New York. So I'm glad he did that because that's going to help us. It's already a week going, so I'm sure that's going to start germinating and growing there. So we're gonna change out this camera card right here. I just would really like to see a shed. There's a lot of deer tracks right in through here. A lot of tracks right here. I see a lot of new growth coming up, so we're gonna let that go. We don't want to disturb it much. I'm just gonna work my way down through here, see if I can find any sheds or anything, and see what we can see. That's an old homemade climbing tree stand from many years ago. That thing's been sitting at the base of that tree for a long time. No sheds, no mushrooms. We changed that camera card out of the muddy camera. Over 300 photos it said on it, so curious to see what we got. It'd be really nice to find a shed antler though. What we got down here? Got some tea berries coming up. There's a whole bunch of them here. Lots of them. This whole bottom's covered with tea berries that are starting to come out. Loaded with them in here. We're in Rub City right now, that's for sure. This whole little ditch is just loaded with rubs from deer. Loaded. Too bad there aren't any antlers laying next to those rubs. 'Cause that would be cool. Look at this, you can see a squirrel must have been sitting here eating an acorn. Check it out right there. Yep, you can see teeth marks in that one. Right there. Teeth marks in that. There's more of it down here. Actually, yep. There's the shell from it. We'll leave that there, let him come back and finish that another time. We might have disturbed his lunch. Pretty cool. Oh, it's just good to be outdoors. It'd be nice to hear some turkeys, but we're just outdoors. I wanted to hit some public land, but might do that tomorrow. Might do that tomorrow. I figure I'll come down the farm here and just take a stroll around, see what I see. Check out all these rubs over here from this past fall. Look at this whole little section right here. This whole section. Just shredded. And that's like that through this whole little ditch. I'm just about done. Just going through this last little bottom patch here. This is where I think the big 7 came down through there, and I'm not sure if I think he came in over there and hopped. Yeah, I think he came in over here that way, hopped that log. Yeah, he hopped over that log right there, and he walked right down this trail that I'm walking on. And right up there's the stand I was sitting in. And he probably came in just like this. And I think he came this way. Yep. He came right to here. And he got on this side here, looked right up at me, sitting in that stand, and then he turned, and that was it for the first encounter. Well, doesn't look like I'm finding any kind of sheds or mushrooms. Anxious to see what's on the camera. It's warm. Way too warm for this time of the year. I ain't crazy about it. Bugs are out already. So, alright guys. Thanks for walking along with me again today. Down here on our farm. I'm gonna head across the field back here to the house and head back home. As always, if you like what you're seeing, please click that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. We appreciate your support. Ring the bell so you're alerted every time we put a new video up. Put a comment down below and give us a like. And don't forget to head over to the Bout Huntin website. Check out the merchandise we have available for sale. We appreciate every little bit of support that you can show us. So, hey, remember, be safe, practice social distancing, wash your hands, wear a mask if you're in an area that you need to. And try and get outside and enjoy the outdoors. There's plenty of fresh air here. And if you're out with friends, again, keep that 6 feet between you. And let's beat this thing so we can continue to enjoy the outdoors. Hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever it is that you want to do. We're looking forward to some spring turkey and some fishing season. So, all right guys, I'll see you next time. Maybe next time we'll find something. Be safe.